I'm Doc Chua and welcome to Adjusting Your Heart. We talk about mental health and relationships every Friday, so please do subscribe. Our topic today is how to be a happy solo parent. Raising kids is a daunting task, all the more if you are doing this on your own. You have to don on the hat of a dad and that of a mom. Globally, there are more than 100 million mothers. Many are between 25 to 54 years old. That's according to the Progress of the World's Women 2019 to 2020. Out of the 15 million solo parents in the Philippines, 95% are women. May the story of Bettina Carlos-Eduardo inspire you to be a happy solo parent. Tip number 1, make time for your child and for yourself. Whether you choose to start a family on your own, be separated or divorced, or your spouse has died, the burdens of raising your child or children rest heavily on your shoulder. You have to work twice as hard and look for ways to earn more to provide for your child's needs. If possible, choose a job that allows you to have flexible hours and work from home. Better still, if you can start an online business, think of ways to earn passive income. Juggling the demands of earning more, child rearing, and housework bring a lot of stress to single parents. Please take time to rest. Take a break or you will break. You can't help your kids if you yourself are mentally, emotionally, and physically drained. You may check out our previous videos, 3 self-care tips to manage stress, and 5 easy ways to de-stress. You may order food from time to time, so you don't need to cook and clean the kitchen. You may get a stay-in help or hire an extra helper to clean your house or iron clothes once a week. Carve out time to socialize. You can request your parents or siblings to look after your kids. Dine out with some close friends. Join a support group for single parents where you can air your concerns and encourage one another. No matter how busy you are, spend quality time with your kid. Talk while eating dinner together. Play board game or sports. Watch movies. Share bedtime stories. Be there when they need you the most, especially when they're sick or on special occasions like birthdays, graduation. Make children feel loved instead of feeling deprived of one parent. Don't say anything negative about your ex-spouse or make the child feel guilty, especially if your ex-spouse has visitation or joint custody rights. You can look for someone you trust, maybe your dad, mom, or sibling, to serve as a substitute parent. They can accompany you and your children in some functions and trips. Please choose carefully to protect your children from any form of abuse, especially sexual abuse. Are you aware that solo parents in the Philippines are entitled to an additional 7 days leave from work every year? Solo parents may request a flexible work schedule from their employer, but it's up to the employer to grant it or not. Please avail of the Solo Parent ID and its benefits. House Bill 8097 amends provisions of Republic Act No. 8972 or the Solo Parents Welfare Act of 2000. Solo parents earning $250,000 annually qualify for additional benefits like 10% discount on basic necessities for their children, a cash subsidy amounting to $1,000 per month, automatic health insurance coverage, educational, housing, and medical assistance from the government. May President Duterte sign House Bill 8097 to make it into a law. Tip number 2, train your child to be independent. Do not spoil your children because you feel that they have been deprived of one parent or you lack time for them. If you overcompensate and give in to their demands, you will have bigger problems when they become teenagers. It is not easy being the only disciplinarian in the house, as you may feel like you're the bad guy all the time. Yet, you have to train your children to become independent. Ingrain in them the values of diligence and discipline by teaching them proper hygiene, good study habits, and giving them age-appropriate household chores. Not only will these give you more time to do other tasks. It will also help your children learn how to be responsible, as well as enhance their self-esteem. You may use a reward system to motivate them. You can delegate jobs to older kids and give them extra allowance as motivation. There should be sanctions if rules are not followed. You can also check out our videos, what to do after a clash with your child, and what to do after a clash with your teen. Tip number 3, choose someone who will also love your child. After your heart has healed and you're open to a new relationship, only choose someone who will accept and love your child. That's what happened to actress Bettina Carlos, a single mom for 10 years. She bared her soul in this book entitled Heartbreaks and Breakthroughs. She gave birth to her daughter Amanda Lucia Carlos, also known as Gummy, on March 7, 2011. Bettina recounted how she compromised her health and her commitments to Gummy just so she could earn more. She slowly learned how to trust God as her provider, friend, refuge, strength, healer, and comforter. She assures readers, God remains in control and He's still at work. Sometimes, God really makes us wait while He is preparing our hearts to receive what we are asking for in His timing. She chose not to get married to the father of her child upon realizing that they can't agree on a lot of things. With God's help, she eventually was able to forgive Gummy's father. They reconciled, not as lovers, but as partners in parenting Gummy. Bettina's hard work paid off, and she was able to open CKitchenry Culinary Studio at the Grove by Rockwell. You can also try Bettina's Milking Bombs. These lactation desserts help increase production of breast milk. We'll put the links below. In God's perfect timing, He blessed Bettina with a godly lifetime partner, Eduardo. They met in the 14th of June 2020, got engaged on the 7th of October, and got married on the 2nd of December. Though everything happened in less than 6 months, she knew he was the one that God has prepared for her. Mickey has a close relationship with God and has a good relationship with her daughter, Gummy. Moreover, their values are aligned and both their families approved of their relationship. Bettina was so touched that Mickey also proposed to Gummy. He said, I want to be your father. Will you accept me as your father? For Bettina, that was really an answered prayer. They are now happily residing in La Union. How to be a happy solo parent. Number 1, make time for your child and for yourself. Number 2, train your child to be independent. And number 3, choose someone who will also love your child. So if you're blessed by this video, please like, subscribe, click on the notification button, and share it to others. You can also leave a comment below of how you've been blessed by this video. Or maybe you'd like to suggest some other topics that you'd like me to talk about. Do follow Adjusting Your Heart in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Signal GCTV 185. Our topic next week will be how to be a happy empty nester. Take care, everyone.